Hello and welcome to iWiNK Randoms. This is brought to you 4 p.m. Central Standard Time right here on the Ingra Anderson Magnabilities Jewelry Facebook page on Thursdays. And I'm Ingra Winkler Anderson. I always like to start our time together with a big thank you to everybody who has liked, loved, giggled, shared, tagged their friends on Facebook, made comments in the comments section, made purchases at ingraanderson.magnabilities.com. We are very appreciative of your business, so much so that all of those folks in all those categories get put into a drawing for free jewelry every month. So you want to get into that action. And thank you again for your business. The next thing I want to tell you about is our mini party that we have for our friends with the sound off, because as I understand it, 85% of the folks that watch these live feeds actually watch with the sound turned down for whatever reason. Maybe they're in line at the grocery store, or maybe they're still at a cubicle next to somebody else that doesn't want to hear my yammering, but for whatever reason, we want to have a little mini party visually for them and appreciate them. And if you hear scratching in the background, it's my little husky puppy that can't stay out of trouble. Why don't you go lie down? Be good. And here's a mini party for our people with the sound turned off. Yay! People with the sound turned off. We're so glad you still joined us. Yay! We love you. And here's a mini party for our people with the sound turned up. We love you too, and of course you'll get more out of it than anybody, because we can't put everything that falls out of my mouth on these nifty little cards here. So thank you for joining us. We're very appreciative of your participation in any way you're able. Now, the next thing I want to tell you about is the I team, where the I is you, the individual, and me, Ingra. And we get together and put a plan together for you to start your own Magnabilities business. It is great fun. I'm going over the 4-year mark and really still loving it and loving the Maggie family. And it's great fun to have friends across the United States. There are many perks and privileges to being on the I team and in the Maggie family. Of course, you have the independence of owning your own business, but you also have free advertising at no additional charge once you've joined the Maggie family. And those are top-notch advertisements that you can actually put on your social media and any other places that you are able. And certainly that would cost you a pretty penny to pay an ad agency to be making ads for you all the time. So that is a real perk and privilege to being in the Maggie family. We also have great support at the local, regional, and national levels. We have wonderful opportunities for growth and leadership, and that's what I'm looking to do in building my team. So if you are interested in that, we should talk. Just message me on Facebook Messenger, and we will talk about that. I am recording today. I keep mentioning Facebook, but I know I will be posting this on YouTube, so I should probably get a shout out to anybody watching on YouTube. Thank you for your support. Come see us on Facebook. I've not figured out how to, I think I'd have to have multiple cameras or something to be able to post these on YouTube, so I have not gone that route, only on occasions like this where I have to pre-record. And I'm very excited about the reason I'm pre-recording. I'm getting to go see Backyard Farmer. And so that it was right about the time we'd be traveling to Lincoln, right about the time that this show airs. So I thought I'd better pre-record and get it posted in my publishing behind the scenes stuff that allows me to post it so that it'll air at 4. So hopefully you're seeing this at 4 still. But anyway, there are also world-class training opportunities for folks that join the Maggie family. You'll get training videos in business and in Magnabilities, and it's really helpful if you're just starting out in owning your own business. And that to me is a great additional perk to being in the Maggie family. Now, there are 4 different ways you can join. We have the kit that I most recommend. It's a $99 kit that will get you $350 plus worth of Magnabilities jewelry and other gadgets that we sell. And that is the one that is the highest value and the most recommended if you are serious about getting into this business. We do also have the $50 shopping kit that gets you $100 worth of Maggie money to spend. And you certainly could go that route, a little cheaper route if you're needing to pinch pennies. We do also have a $1 join that gets you a month free of the replicated website, which is basically yourmoniker.magniabilities.com, and you hand that out to your friends and family, and you make commission off of any sales off of that website. Then if you wanted to continue on with the website, it's a little under $15 a month to do that. So it's very affordable if you want to go that route and you're not able to afford a higher kit fee. And then for boutiques and hair salons and dentist office or whoever might like to have a little bit of Magniabilities in their business, we do have an earring special kit that you can buy where you get a greatly reduced price on the earrings that you can sell in your facility. So that's something just to mention. I have yet to have any kickers on the boutique piece, but I would love to. I would love to have somebody featured in our boutique piece. All right, the next thing I want to tell you about is the M Club. And the M Club is basically the way that you can get our limited editions for the month. And they are just that. They're only offered that month and then they're never offered again. So they are limited to that month. And you can get those for a reduced cost if you join the M Club. And then you'll never miss. Say you've been out of town or whatever for whatever reason. And, oh, I missed that really cute insert that they had for last month's limited edition. You would never miss if you joined the M Club. Plus, there are many perks and privileges to joining the M Club. Obviously, you have the fun of receiving a package in the mail of whatever M Club you joined. There's 2 different ones to join. And also, you have member-only discounts. And one of the best reasons to me to be in the M Club is you get 15% off all new releases through the first 7 days of that new release. So that is a terrific way to get brand new merchandise. We never do that in any way, shape, or form other than for M Club members. We do not discount brand new merchandise in any other way. So that is a great club to be in for that, and especially if you are a Maggie fan and you find yourself purchasing many of our releases, this is a way that you can get it at a reduced cost, and that is a reason to me to be in the M Club. Now I'm having trouble with my glasses today, so we're going to work on those while I talk to you. The M Clubs that you can join are basically the MagnaPick M Club and the Inserts M Club. The MagnaPick M Club contains 2 4.5 by 4.5 inch square magnets that go on our frames and 2 2-inch by 2-inch magnets that go on our acrylic blocks. So those 2 types of MagnaPicks, and the acrylic, I should mention, the acrylic block takes 2 petite MagnaPicks, and we have a 2 for $8 sale. You're gonna have to wait, girly. She's jingling the bell. Hopefully I won't have any accidents. But anyway, that is the one type of magnet that you can get 2 for $8. All the rest of our magnets are $8, with the exception of the 3D magnets. Those are $10 now. Okay, so that is the M Club that you can, the 2 M Clubs that you can join. Let me show you what we have for the month of September. We have in the 4.5 inch with lots of fun doodles, and an owl vignette in the 4.5 by 4.5, and then we have a bat and an owl in the 2 by 2. So those are what we have in the, if you joined the M Club for the MagnaPicks, that is a $15 a month M Club. And then we also have, if you joined the M Club for the Inserts, it's $25 a month, and here's what you get for that. You have 3 different designs. Let's see, we're whopper-jawed here. 3 different designs, and you have a, all right, I'll let you out in a minute, girl. You have a 1-inch classic and a 1/2 inch mini in each of the designs. So that's basically what that is. Now she's laying down again, so we'll see if she can hold it. All right. We'll keep moving. Make sure we don't have an accident here. All right, now we are turning the corner into our different items that we have going on here. We have a bracelet sale that you cannot beat. Go on there to ingraanderson.magnabilities.com and check out that sale. It is a great sale where we are destashing our inventory on bracelets, so it will be not long before you're not able to get bracelets anymore, or at least these that are going on sale. We also have some new Greer rings. I hear ya. I'll let you look at the Greer rings while I let the dog out. Okay, let's go outside. Come on. Something tells me she's going to be digging up the lawn. Boy, my glasses are still a mess here. My apologies. I hadn't noticed that. I took the dog for a walk and am recording this shortly after that. And I seem to have managed to get, it's smoky here. I don't know if it's smoky where you are. If you're in the Omaha area, we have been having a lot of air pollution issues, which, thank goodness, that's not a normal thing for us. I know it's a normal thing for some of the larger cities to just kind of have smog in the air all the time, but this is kind of different for us. And I'm feeling it in my lungs, I'm feeling it in my head, and my allergies are starting to kick in, and I'm trying to get ready for a show where I'm learning a part that I'm in a range that I'm not as used to, and so that's been tricky. So all this air stuff is freaking me out a little bit. All right, so we had the Greer rings, very cute. Now we have a new bead and tag line, and the bead and tag line is basically beaded necklaces and earrings and bracelets, and then tags that they're basically little charms that look like zipper pulls to me. And you probably could use it for a zipper pull if you weren't pulling too hard. If, depends on the zipper, I guess, how you can configure that. But these are very fun charms that we have available, and they're in several different words. They come with several different words on them, and I invite you to go take a look at that at ingraanderson.magnabilities.com. All right, and now we are ready to look at our bead line here. These are the different colors that we're offering in the beads. And I think the plan is, I guess we'll see how they sell, but the plan is that they'll expand colors in this bead and tag line. So that would be fun to see a multitude of colors, and then of course some bracelets as well. All right. Now, the next thing I want to tell you about is our licensed artists. We have licensed artists that develop artwork for us to use on our magnets and really all our magnets. And the 4 ways, by the way, that you can do customs are also the 4 ways that you can find licensed artists doing things for us. We have the 4.5-inch square, the 2 by 2 inch mini petite. This is the Magnipic. This is the petite Magnipic. Then we have the 1-inch classic and the 1/2-inch mini in our inserts. And those are the 4 ways you can do customs as well. So if you wanted to upload a photo, for example, and here I'll show you one on our acrylic block here. Because I happen to have one handy of my husband and me. And by the way, the acrylic blocks now come in black. They were in white, and the ones I have here are in white. And there's the Magnabilities insignia. And again, they're double-sided, so you can have petite MagnaPix on both sides. We have the love in the fall colors there. And those are only $10, and they make great gifts, so give that some thought. I've done several of those as gifts, thank you gifts for people, with a picture of me and that person on one side, and on the other side, thankful for you, or one of those phrases in our beautiful licensed artists artwork. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and hopefully Kiki's not digging up the whole yard. All right, now we are ready to tell you about our licensed artists. Well, the first one I want to tell you about is Jennifer Wagner. She has a page on Facebook called Inspirivity, and it's as in inspire, and it's got beautiful artwork. Her goal the first year she started that Facebook page was to make a new piece of art for every day of the year. And so there are many of her pieces of artwork floating around Facebook. I see them shared all the time. They have meaningful messages on them. Some of them are just one word, some of them are a few words, and some of them are whole phrases or quotes, but very beautiful artwork, and they transfer very well to our magnets, as do all of our artists. Lori Furnell has a lot of whimsical characters. I always think of gnomes when I think of Lori. She has a lot of gnome vignettes, so if you're a gnome lover, Lori is the one to look up. And by the way, you can look these up under our wish lists tab. They're all organized under the artists' names there. And then we have Gina Jane, who also has a lot of whimsical characters, more of an Americana feel to her artwork. She has reds, whites, and blues a lot. Shelley Walters has paintings with fabric and paper and different mixed media. She has some beautiful things that also really transfer very well onto our magnets. Krista Hamrick, we added around Christmas time. She has very beautiful artwork that a lot of it is religious related, because we had added her around Christmas time. And then the last one we added was Jennifer Lambian, and she also is mixed media, but very different looking than Shelley Walters. So it's just kind of fun to see what they can bring to the table. Now, if you are interested in fundraising, just a minute. I'm interested in talking with you. We have different ways we can do fundraisers. One of the ways that we are offering now is a party type fundraiser where you would benefit from somebody purchasing from that party. And it's an online party, and you would benefit your organization that way. So if you have any questions about that, we can certainly talk about what that might mean for you. We also have the ability to buy things in bulk. And here are a few things I would recommend if you were going that route. Excuse me. If you were buying in bulk, you could do the phone rings. You could do retractable badge reels. If you're only targeting a woman's audience for your fundraiser, we could talk what on-trend jewelry might make sense for that. We also have keychains. We also have frames that you can do creative things with. There are a number of things that you can do, and we can certainly talk about what makes sense for your particular fundraiser. Also, speaking of fundraisers, we do have an ability to donate to the Maui Strong Fund through our website at ingraanderson.magnabilities.com. So if you have any interest in that, just put that in your search bar, and that will come up, and you can have an opportunity to donate through us. Now, if you are looking for the perfect gift, in my opinion, other than cash, because I'm a picky person who likes to pick my own gifts. There's some joy in that. Don't rob people of their joy. If you really want to give them a gift. Now, if you're giving the gift for yourself so that you can feel good about giving this gift, then that's a whole other thing. But if you really want the perfect gift for somebody who is picky like me, and most people, I think, like picking out their own stuff anyway, you can get a gift certificate and you can have it be shipped to you so that you actually have a physical thing to give them. Or if you say you're strapped for time and maybe their birthday is today, you can go on there and we have digital gift certificates that you can pick out, and it will send the code to you, and then you package it up in your little e-card and send it off to your friend or family member, and that's how that works. And then they can use that code as they're checking out at ingraanderson.magnabilities.com, and that will take off the amount that your gift certificate is. So that's a fun way to give a gift, and it's certainly a way that will save you if you were forgetting somebody's birthday or something, or needed something on the fly. So that's a great opportunity to get that. You know, we send it instantaneously after you've ordered it. So that to me is a great saving gift to give. All right, now if you are looking to do a party, I am always looking for party hostesses. Please let me know. You can simply message me at Ingra Winkler Anderson on Facebook, and I will visit with you about what you'd like to do. We certainly can have parties here at Bryn Cottage, Brett and Ingra's home, or we can have it at your home, and I can bring a few things for them to see quality, and then we can take orders that night. If they come here, they are able to do a cash and carry business, which some people get excited about. So just keep that in mind. And before we turn our corner to our random topic, another big thank you to everybody who has liked, loved, giggled, shared, tagged their friends on Facebook, made comments in the comments section, made purchases at ingraanderson.magnabilities.com, all the things. We're very appreciative, and again, all of those folks get put into a drawing for free jewelry every month. So you want to get on that action. All it takes is some engagement with our posts, even a like or a love or anything. We are very appreciative of that, and thank you again. Okay, now we are going to our random topic, which I will have to admit was a random topic a few weeks ago, and somehow our internet lost us, and we didn't realize it till I watched the playback that random topic had not aired. So that is the random topic for today. It is a light fixture rehab, and I do need to bring this up. Let me see. Since I'm not live, I didn't have to do all the bells and whistles that I usually have to do for that, so I didn't have Facebook up and ready to go. So let me get that ready. First, we have to change my identity. There we go. Now we have to look for the page that has this on it. Okay, we're getting closer. Okay, so here it is, and it looks like I'm going to have to get a new display window. Of course I am. Okay, so where is that? Nope, that didn't do it. I have a platform that I use, window capture. Is that what I want? Maybe that's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, that's what I want. But it's not letting me do it. Why is it not letting me do it? Anyway, I have this platform. And I'm just going to go with this because it's not allowing me to do anything else. So we're going with this. Okay. Okay, so we will do this and take it down here. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So it is what it is today. We're going with this. Okay, so basically we had gotten, and I will show you what I'm seeing here, we had gotten this three bulb, three lamp shade, whatever you want to call those. We had gotten that from Restore, which is Habitat for Humanity has what they call a Restore. I don't know if that's across the nation, but here in Omaha we have a few, and we thought this was going to fit in our downstairs bathroom because we're kind of redoing our whole house in sort of cottage flavored decor, and so we took down our bulb bar that was showing bulbs that was really big in the 90s decor, and we're kind of going backwards with more of this, you know, almost antique-y looking decor, but it's what we wanted. And so here's what we found is that was going to be and that's not the one I'm showing you. I'm showing you the one we ended up with. But anyway, is that the one we ended up with? No, this is the one we ended up with. Okay, so you can see this one was going to bump into the ceiling because we wanted it flipped up so you don't have to look at the bulbs. And so we ended up getting another one. Well, this other one didn't have the coloring we wanted. So we changed out the sconces. You can see the sconces here are more golden looking. We changed those out at Restore before we bought it, and I admitted it to the front counter gal, and she said that was fine. So then there's that bar that we took down, so you can see that almost looks like a green room, Hollywood green room bar, which gives off a lot of light, but it was just it was dated, and if we're going to have dated, we're going to have it look more cottagey. Excuse me. See, I'm choking on that air. Got to get rid of this smog. I don't think I could live in any smoggier place. Okay, so the plan is we're gonna put it there, and it needs to be taken apart and painted. So that's what we did. Took it apart. Here it is, ready to be painted. What I noticed when I had it in this position is I couldn't get to everything. So Brett has some wires hanging from the ceiling so we can paint things. So we hung it from his ceiling wires, and that made it a whole lot easier to paint it. So that's a little helpful tip if you are looking for ways to paint things easier. Here's what I used. It was the satin and the oiled bronze, and this is what it looked like close up. So the satin brown kind of made a base, and then the oiled bronze made the little sparkly, you see little shimmers of sparkly in there, and here's from one angle. And here's the bar. We took that down, and once Brett got that down, he realized, oh, the hole is slightly off. So here he is taking that all down, and he realized the hole was slightly off, and he put it up, and then we redid it a little bit. But he patched the wall, and it looks pretty good now. But you can see all the parts and pieces it took to get this done. And that's back to the original. I guess I don't have a picture of the finished product. Interesting. But at least that gives you an idea of what we were working on. And I'm sorry that that got missed. If you watched us a few weeks ago when that first aired, I'm sorry that I didn't know that we were off the air. I did a whole rest of the show and didn't even know that we were off the air until we watch the playback, which I usually try to do to make sure that if I made any promises to anybody during the show, I got to do the playback and make notes of that. If the show isn't there, if half the show is missing, like it was, then I'm able to at least put that in a future show. So that is the end of our show today, and thank you for joining us. And the next time I will be on will be Tuesday for our Tuesdays 10 at 2, where we look at 10 different sets of Magnabilities jewelry or other gadgets that we sell in hopes that you will do a little retail therapy at ingraanderson.magnabilities.com. And again, thank you for your business. We're very appreciative of that. But until then, I hope you and yours enjoy the rest of your evening and have a wonderful weekend. And we hope to see you on Tuesday. Thanks so much. Good night.